I was thinking about social media more generally and why it is so pervasively addictive essentially across the board. Everyone I know, in some way, shape, or form, is on the threshold of addiction with their phone. And this could take many different forms depending which apps you use, what purpose you use your phone for. But I think we can mostly agree with this, that the vast majority of people are spending a lot of time on their phone. I'm no different. I'm not over here talking down on the situation. I'm talking from within it. And I had this idea yesterday that the primary reason social media is addictive is because it is social in nature. And I think this is different from most other addictions because it is my understanding that the vast majority of them, I'm talking gambling, drinking, drugs, whatever it may be, I think for the most part brings you within yourself, and at a certain stage in the addiction almost entirely isolates you. For example, alcoholism. In the beginning, it is very social. You start out drinking in parties and groups, but then as you progress into late stage alcoholism, it's almost guaranteed that you're gonna find yourself in a basement somewhere with a 40 hammered on a Monday night. And I mean, this isn't the case for everyone, but you get the point I'm making here. And I think social media is different than this because it's an addiction that is self-validating, because when you go on social media, you are seeing other people who are addicted to social media, and it takes on this group complex. So when I'm on Instagram way more than I should be, or YouTube, I'm seeing other people who are doing the same thing, and therefore it doesn't have this isolation effect, even though it is almost mischievous in the sense that you are isolated, you're on your phone alone, but it doesn't take on that feeling because you're seeing other people doing the same thing. And I think that validates and reinforces your belief that this is the new normal, when in reality, I think we're all just getting hoodwinked into believing that it is socially acceptable to stare at a screen for, on average, I think something like 6 to 9 hours. That is insane. And there are definitely detrimental effects to social media. This is just the tip of the iceberg on this video that I want to talk about tomorrow. But to circle back to the beginning of this speech, I guess, I want to say that this is once again just an idea that I'm having. I'm willing to accept criticism. I'm actually encouraging it, because just like in the case of this idea that I had with mistakes, I think criticism broadens the conversation. It gives me different ideas to think about and different angles to look at something. Because I think when you have a strong opinion, you tend to view it from one direction. And in reality, like anything, there are many complexities. And if you analyze all of them, you have a more holistic idea on what you're talking about, and therefore become more informed as a result. That's the whole message today, guys. I'm really excited to talk about this social media thing that I have going right now. I have some really good ideas I want to bring up, but essentially, I'm looking forward to it. Catch you guys tomorrow.